Hello, madness people. You probably don't know me because this is my first time live streaming on my own podcast. But my name is Kevin Davis, and I'd like to welcome you to my Kevirsyle Network podcast, as I have officially merged into the madness. And, and one thing you know about me is I am a comic creator, author, entrepreneur, a go-giver, as I've been told, as I do a lot of different things at once, and I get asked, "Do I ever sleep?" The answer is sometimes, and I get yelled at if I don't. Um, but as my first guest on my very first live stream which is actually very perfect timing because she practically introduced me to live stream on her show. Is the one and only Laurie Calcaterra. Hey,
Hi!
uh,
Congratulations. I'm so glad that you're part of the madness. You're one of
thank
us,
you.
one of us. Like, I'm so excited. Yeah,
Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. And I was just remembering, was my podcast, The Tuesday Morning Brew, the very first podcast that you did, or was there one before that? I don't remember.
I think on Madness you're my first.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I
'Cause I
think
know that
I did a few shows before, but I was
you did.
introduced to Madness through you, I
I was
believe.
like, you definitely I know when you and I first met, you were pretty fresh. So I was like,
Yeah,
"Ooh, I like
I was
fresh meat."
fresh as a daisy. Yeah.
So let me
Oh
introduce
yeah.
you. Yes, I'm the
Like
madness
so.
auntie introducing everybody. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. So this was perfect that you so happened to sign up on my calendar, and Pops introduced me to come into Madness. So that was a sign from the comic gods
Yeah,
for me to come in here.
I think so. It was good timing. Mhm.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So how you been doing lately? I know you got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. I'm so busy I can't see straight. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Trust me, I know the
Well,
feeling.
but I mean, like, I'm working on, of course, Path of the Pill Rider issue number 7.
Number
It's in
7.
full art
Wow.
production. Hey, Lou.
Hey
Um,
Lou.
and it's like issue 7 is such a killer episode, and it's one of those where I can't even share art updates with people because it's full on spoiler territory. And
Oh
so
man.
I'm super excited about the things that I'm seeing and the things that are getting being produced, but you guys
Mm.
have to I'm sorry, you have to be happy with the merch that it as the merch comes in and I share it, like, that's unfortunately what you're gonna be seeing because there's no spoilers on this one. You have
Ooh,
to
no
experience it.
spoilers.
You
You have
have
to experience the madness in Pale Rider.
this is the issue. This is the crazy one,
Oh
in the
man.
first arc, the one that's gonna
Mm.
blow everybody away. Um, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I've always want to ask you, what was the story behind the Pale Rider? Like, how did you come up with this? What inspired you to do this
yeah.
series?
Okay, so for those that don't know my origin story, I'm a martial artist. I've been practicing martial arts since 1997. I practice Filipino and Indonesian martial arts, pencak silat, kali, eskrima. I
Oh,
was choreographing fight scenes for a production company in Detroit. The production company is called Coattail Collective.
oh wow.
And so I was managing a small fight team and that was in 2017. So, I mean, from 1997 to 2017, I knew a lot of martial artists in different
Mhm.
styles. So, I was kind of the person they were like, "Well, we need someone to teach our talent, like how to ground fight." It's like, "I know a jujitsu guy. I want someone who teaches kung fu. Perfect. We can help you do kung fu. We need someone to fall down. Perfect. We got 3 people that are proficient at falling down.
Yeah.
You want knife fighting or stick fighting or gun disarms, like we know people that do that. And so we would just pull from our big network of all these very talented martial artists and bring them into the production to either advise or fall down or teach talent. So um, they asked me to write something for them, not knowing what. And so I did a short film called Catfishing, which was a lot of fun. Um,
Catfish, interesting.
I actually star in it, and I'm kind of
Oh
like
snap.
bait. Okay. So
Okay.
I'm presenting as like a girl walking alone in the middle of the night. And then, of course, someone starts to stalk this girl. And it turns out that this girl is actually the predator setting up an encounter. And she's used to just winning. Right. And then this predator is actually putting up a pretty good fight. So the girl
Oh,
actually calls in backup. So there's this whole team. It turns out there's this whole team of people, coming after this guy. And it's like
oh,
that's
Lou's
how
seen
they
it. Oh snap! I got to see this.
yeah, it's on
What
my
the
YouTube
heck?
channel, Laurie Calcaterra 360. So if anybody's interested, it's
Okay.
up there. But it's literally like it's really bad acting. Don't expect to see Oscar win. I mean, come on. It's myself and my two martial art buddies. Um, but we do a crap ton of stunts. We do gun disarms. I do
Wow.
a wall run in a stairwell. We have an extended knife fight. We run someone over with a car. Like, I mean, like we do a lot. They're running up
Wow.
walls and hanging from the ceiling. I mean, like it's crazy. Um, so again, it was just 7 minutes of absolute badassery, which was a lot of fun. But then the production company was like, okay, listen, we want to do something more like webisodes and content. So I took
Right.
catfishing and I wrote another series called The Agency, kind of based off of that, where it's again this agency where they clean up the streets for who knows what reason.
Mm,
But this is the way that they do that. They have these kind of like bait situations and they bring in these bad guys and they disappear them. But where do they go? Um,
right.
so I wrote that. We actually filmed the pilot, but then I moved from Michigan to Texas.
Ah.
So that the agency
Wow.
never went anywhere. I actually have 2 seasons of it written. So I have 12 episodes written, but it's just nenever gone anywhere.
Mm.
But in the meantime, that's what bit me. The writing bug bit me there. 'Cause then I was like, "Ooh, I can twist and I can turn, I can put in action and,
Oh yeah.
like, how do we build, um, relationships? How do people sympathize for my characters?" And stuff like that, it was really interesting to me.
Mm.
But I've always had one foot in the horror realm. I love
Mm.
zombies. Um, slasher horror doesn't really scare me. Supernatural horror scares the crap out of me. But like I like watching horror. It's fun to be scared to me. And
I don't even care to get scared. I just like to have fun. Honestly,
I
I
like
laugh. I'm
fun too.
not gonna
Yeah,
lie. I laugh when people die in movies. So if you think I'm a
that's me
psychopath, I'm
too.
sorry. Not
I'm that
sorry.
jerk that's in the theater, like in a Quentin Tarantino movie, like
Oh yeah.
Kill Bill, where they cut
Yes.
the lady's arm off, and she was
Yeah.
like, "Ah," and like bleeding all. I was laughing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And my husband was like, "I don't know this woman." Like, I
I
don't know who she is."
like
Um,
I literally just saw the new Conjuring movie a
yeah,
couple of days ago,
the new one.
and yeah, I did, and
Was it
it
good?
was me and my buddy, and I started laughing at some of the scenes. I
And
was like,
me too. I just have
uh,
that, reaction where I chuckle,
yeah,
you know?
I was like, a lot of people said the scare jumps like lame. I was like, I didn't care. It was funny. I'm sorry.
That is
It
funny.
was
And I
funny.
always laugh at myself when they catch me with a jump scare because sometimes I know
Uh,
that a jump scare is like, "Oh, it's
oh
coming," and
yeah.
then I jump anyway, and I'm just like, "Oh, you idiot," like,
Oh
I
yeah.
can't
Oh
help
yeah.
it. So, because of that kind
Mhm.
of, foot in the horror realm of, I always wanted to write something in there, and then I had this idea for Path of, I love zombies. It's kind
Mhm.
of been run through the mill. We need to kind of refresh the
True.
genre. Can
True.
I challenge myself to write something that hasn't been done before? Hmm. So
Mm.
how do we change up the zombie genre? So if we change it from a virus, how do we make it so that way we could still get zombies? And I was like, what if we just broke death? What would that look like? So then I started
Broke
going
down.
down.
Interesting.
Yeah, I started going down that rabbit hole, like, okay, if nothing can die, what does that mean for animals? What does that mean for
Mm.
insects, fish, plants? And I mean, like, plants, I figured nothing really changes because 'cause they're not animated, so they don't
But they
move.
don't die anyway, so
But I mean, like, they do, they stop growing and, like, they're
yeah.
rotting, right? Because
Yeah,
trees can rot and decay, but it's not
true.
like
Oh, yeah.
they're talking, moving, etcetera. So I guess the
Right.
plant doesn't really change anything, but for
Mhm.
everything else that has, like, a heartbeat, it
Yeah.
changes, right? And then it was like,
Yeah.
okay, what do we eat, um, when animals still move after you slaughter them,
Mhm.
right? And then what happens, when insects, when
Hey,
pesticides,
what's up, pops? Sorry,
everybody,
pop just popped in.
what happens when pesticides don't work on insects anymore? Salad bar is hopping. You would think so,
Oh,
but those bugs are eating that lettuce, Lou. That's the problem. And so this is one of the things like I went through early on. It was just exploring the world, doing a ton of world building. What would the government do? How would the people react? What if it's your
mm-hmm.
family member? How would you feel versus someone, unknown, undead running over your cat? You know what I mean?
mm,
There's a different impression. And so I always strove to keep the world very realistic and how humans react.
mhm.
You know what I mean? Because everything is kind of seen through our own filter
True.
in this world. And so that world is the same, where it's just your impression of what's going on is based off of your own experience. And so I never wanted to be preachy or tell people what was right or wrong, but we show a lot of different points of view throughout the world. So that's kind of where it started. And then, of course, the name itself, Path of the Pale Rider, was not the original name.
Really? What was the original name?
It was called Dead West when I wrote it.
Wow. Sounds like an awesome western though.
I like that name too. I
Like,
like it a lot. It's
yeah.
just that there's 3 bands and 2 novels with the name of Dead West.
Oh fuck. Oh
So
fuck.
you can't, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Even,
that's freaking
if
sucks.
everybody was cool, right? And they're like, "That's
Right.
fine, you could use that name." Your SEO is lowered. So when people search Dead West,
Uh,
all these other things come up. When people
yeah.
search Path of the Pale Rider, you
You
see
come up,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I think Path of the Pale Rider is actually a better name
Yeah,
because Dead West,
it's very catchy too.
well, a Dead West is like it's concise and it comes
Mm,
off the tongue nice, but Path of the Pale Rider, if you look into, I love naming things on purpose, if you
mm,
know what I mean?
yeah.
So, the Pale Rider is not, it's not the Clint Eastwood movie, it's what the Clint Eastwood movie is about. Pale Rider
Yeah.
is the 4th horseman of the apocalypse. Death,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
And
Oh
he
yeah.
who rides in on the pale horse is named Death, and hell follows him. Um,
Hmm.
and so really this the path of death. Where is death? Death is missing. Whether death is a figure or just the concept of death being missing, that's what this is about. And again, it's like the 4th horseman of the apocalypse. We're in this apocalypse.
I agree, Lou. Dead West isn't as mysterious sounding. I agree.
Exactly. I agree,
Yeah.
Lou. So
I'm
it's
about to send you
really
some of my scripts and you just give me a title for them after you read
right? I know, yeah. But I mean, like, it took some work and,
Oh
to
yeah.
name that, but again, it's like Jude St. Clair is named for a reason. I'm gonna go
True.
biblical here, but St. Jude, this is funny, he is the patron saint of, lost causes,
What's
like
up, Common
impossible.
Crusaders?
Hey, Al. But, like, impossible cases, and that's why, like,
Mm,
St. Jude is kind of the patron saint of, like, children with diseases like cancer and stuff,
right.
right? So he's
Right.
on this impossible mission, you know what I mean?
I'm
So
sorry. I'm laughing at the comment. Sorry.
I know, it's Al Whippa, and that's how he says it, like, I can hear it in my head
Oh my
every time I
god.
see it, right? That's how it
So
goes.
bad. And how
Hey,
long you been doing this series?
so I originally wrote it in 2018, and
Oh,
since I was
wow.
in production, I was writing it as a movie script, and so this
Mm,
was a full-length movie. And so
man.
I finished it in 2019. I probably reworked it, made it better in 2020. And
Ah.
then no, it wasn't, it was before that because January of 2020 was when I started to turn it into a comic book. So
Ah.
I had found an artist team. You'll see art throughout, both not so much the comic, but in the trade
Mm,
paperback, the poker cards, um, the Choose Your Own Path book by an artist
mm,
named David Rodriguez, and he was actually the original interior artist on the series. But
hmm.
COVID happened, and poor David,
Um,
and I brought in another artist to color. Um, and both of them experienced some really rough times in the middle of
mm,
COVID to the point where I was like, "I think we're cursed. Let's stop."
Right.
It was
Right.
it was bad. Like one got COVID, the other one there was a shooting in his apartment, and then the first one that got
Jesus.
COVID got better, and then a tree fell on his house,
Oh
and the
God.
other one got COVID.
Oh God.
And then the first one that had COVID in the tree got COVID again. And the other one, his ceiling collapsed in his apartment. You see what I'm saying? Like it was just
Yeah.
bad thing after bad thing. And I was like, we need to stop.
Oh
Something is
my
wrong.
God. That is scary. It is freaking scary.
Yep.
And what
So
issue you on now?
so now we're on issue 7. And so
That's
kind of
on
our
Kickstarter,
journey.
right?
Yeah, so we first published in 2022. I found Marco DeFio in January of 2022. And
Hmm.
then Marco and I did issue number 1, just the two of us in black and white.
Hmm.
He did the pencils and inks and I did the letters. Um, and then like issue 2 was all Marco and we were able to do in color. Issue 3 and 4, Matt Chambers joined the group. So he picked up coloring and then he went back and colored issue number 1. And then when we got to the end of 4, we released the trade paperback. So,
Wow.
and then at
Matt
that
Chambers is
point,
awesome.
thank you. Marco had some conflicts in his schedule. It was something like we couldn't
Mm.
figure out the best way to schedule between his obligations and what was going to happen with Path. And so we went our separate ways. We don't have any hard feelings. Like you will still see Marco and I at Comic Cons together
Hmm.
because he's in Dallas area. He's out of Arlington. And
Mm.
so like we were at NTX and then Marco was to my left and there was myself and then Von Fox and then Gilbert was there. And so I met Gilbert
That's
actually.
how you met Gilbert. Wow.
Yeah, well, I met Gilbert at Cowtown
Okay.
2 years ago. Marco was
Uh,
still under contract. I think we were working on issue 3 or 4, I forget. But that's when I met
okay.
Gilbert and he did a pinup of Lola, the undead Vandita. And I was
Wow.
floored by the amount of detail that he put. And I was like, this fits us. You know what I
Mm.
mean? As Path.
Oh yeah.
Um, it was gorgeous. And so he was always in the back of my head that Gilbert would be someone I would want to work with in the future. So then when things fell through with Marco, I was like, Gilbert, what would you say? If you were looking for a series, what would you look for? And he was like, oh, I want something
Right.
long run and I want something with a lot of action and something that's going to
Mm.
push, my art skills. And so I was like, what would you say if I offered you Path? And he was like, I'd say, let's go. Here we are.
And,
Now we have sad
and
pancake because Gilbert draws puppies and he
yeah,
drew.
and
That was not in my script, Kevin.
really.
Hmm.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! And I still want to. I still want to hug that bear though.
You want to hug Big James?
I, s-
Why?
I
He
don't know. He
wants
just. He
to
seems cool.
rearrange your face.
You look like you need a hug.
No, he's the only one you can't
Like
hug.
you need
You
a
can hug
hug.
Sad Pancake. That's okay. He'll
Oh, I don't want
get
the
it.
pancake. So I don't want the pancake.
Undead
I want the
bears,
bear.
undead dogs. We got it all. We're
And you
talking
still
about
have a
adding an
Kickstarter.
undead moose too. Mhm.
So you still have a Kickstarter for the new issue?
We finished the Kickstarter, but we still have late pledges turned on. So if people are watching and they're just meeting us now, you can still get books. They're on the Kickstarter. I dropped the link for you in the private chat, but um,
It's right here.
ah, ta-da! So there it is. I
It's
mean,
right
like
here.
technically is over, but late
Yeah.
pledges are still turned on. There's been a few people that have come
But
through.
seriously, look at that bear. I want to hug it. I don't know.
You do.
I want to hug it. I'm
It's
sorry.
like
I'm weird.
what is
I just
those
want to
weird
hug it.
creatures from Star Wars? The was it a wampa where Luke crawls inside? Who crawls inside of it? And he's like, I thought they smelled worse on
Uh,
the
I'm
outside.
not that strong of a Star Wars fan, so I can't
Yeah.
answer that question.
Well, I have a
So,
feeling that if you hug Big James, you would end up inside of him. Like
oh well, at least I can go out in glory. I can go to Valhalla.
that would be awesome because you could be inside and he could still be like rah, 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 and you're like just inside the bear as he ran. He can't
Yeah,
get you if you're inside of the bear, right?
dude, look at this cover. My God.
Yes. So this is Pencils and Inks by Gilbert Perez, of course, and then colors by Matt
Wow.
Chambers. And it just depends on
Dude.
timing and availability. Gilbert has colored covers. Matt has colored some of the covers. Again, it just
Mm,
depends on where we are in our timeline, but they're both super skilled. This is
mm.
gorgeous. And this I made into the wooden covers. This is gorgeous. This is my
Wh-
favorite one so far in the
What's
wooden.
wooden covers? I never understood that. What
No?
is a wooden cover?
Oh, please.
It's like I'm asking. I'm only 3 years into this comic industry, so I'm learning about a lot of different things. I've never learned about wood covers or other
So
type of covers.
regular cover, of course,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh, this is an old. Yeah, this is wow. This is the first print. This is black and white.
Oh
Um,
wow.
so what I do is I visit the laser printer and I make this is the cover for 5, and then the laser printer will cut it out for me, and then we attach it to the comic. So just like you would have like a metal cover,
Wow.
I can make wooden covers. You're gonna get to know I have a problem when it comes to making things. I just I just want to make all the things, so I do.
Right.
Here's the issue 6. Wait, you gotta see issue 7 color cover in wood. Here, I'll
Right.
put it up.
Wait, say that one more time.
No, here's 6. And again, 6 is done.
Jesus.
So I mean, like, you can read this. And I mean,
Right.
again, this is attached to the comic. It's not like you're getting, but here's 7.
That's the current one.
This is the current one. Yeah, it's
Wow.
like we haven't gone to print yet, so I just have the wood part, so I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
attach these. But I mean, like, you can feel the bones.
What the
Yeah,
heck,
you can, like, they're
dude?
it's cut into the wood. This is my favorite one by far. Maybe we'll see what happens when it comes to 8, but these turned out just so gorgeous. So I cannot wait to
Wow.
put these together. So wooden covers. No, I don't make them for other people. Don't ask.
I wasn't.
Everybody's like, "Dear
I was. I
Lori,"
was
and I'm
gonna
like,
ask.
"No."
I was gonna ask. That looks expensive.
Well, I mean, I looked into ordering them. I think they just for the wood part, it was like $25 each.
Oh,
So that's when I
that's
found out I
convenient.
could use the laser engraver at the makerspace. Um,
Um.
I was like, absolutely 100%. There's your favorite bear. Now that's David Rodriguez art right there. So
Holy
he's still
smokes.
very much a part of the world. Like we have t-shirts and merch and you know what I mean? So
Right.
this is what I love about the artists that have been involved with Path is they're still with us. You know what I mean? Hi, Chris. Thank you for
What's
calling
up,
me Chris.
Chris?
Appreciate it. Washboard torso. Yeah, I mean, like you could play the
Man,
xylophone. No. So
what would you do if upon death your soul didn't leave your body? I will. I will hug the bear. If since I can't die, I will hug the bear.
yeah. You're probably that foot that's on the road in issue 1.
Yeah, that's possible. That's
Yeah,
possible.
yeah, that's Kevin's foot.
So it's a mixture of Fallout, Walking Dead, Good Bad Day Ugly, or what's that movie?
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Okay,
Clint
and
Eastwood movie.
Cocaine Bear is
And
freaking
Cocaine
hilarious.
Bear. I mean,
I
like,
think I think that's my problem. I saw Cocaine Bear and I wanted to hug the bear. I think that's my origins why I want to
that's
hug the
where it
bear.
started. Now,
Yeah.
this is funny too because Path has this weird spot on timing because we
Uh,
were on issue 3 when Cocaine Bear dropped, and we dropped a cover that infamous cover, the yellow one, Big James in black with the blood splash, which has been turned into like t-shirts and hoodies. That
mm,
dropped the same week that the original trailer dropped for Cocaine Bear. And I
oh my
was
god.
like, okay. I was like, so
Hey, I know her.
that's Joe
Joe
Salazar. I
Salazar.
just got her second book. I'm so excited. I've been so busy. I don't want to sit down and read it yet. But that was cool. I let people read the script, a portion of the script for issue
Ah,
number 7, Kevin, because I've been hyping it
nice.
up for so long. But again, it's like, can you trust the source? When I'm like, this is amazing, and people are
Yeah,
like, that's all right. So like Joe
I
and
know this person too.
Oh, that's me, but that's just the elevator pitch. So I was like, "Do you not wanna listen or do you not wanna read words? Listen to this," you know? Anyway,
Yeah.
I got
Oh, a
lots of
sneak
stuff.
peek of issue 7 right here.
So here's what we look like on the inside.
That looks like me, by the way. After hugging the
That's
bear, that is
that's
definitely me.
Carlos. He looks like that because he's been burnt to smithereens.
Damn,
I
Jesus
don't know how
Christ.
he still has hair, let's be honest.
Man, burnt to smithereens.
Yeah, he's actually a character from the 3rd book. He has a very
Oh,
small role, but when, like, we have a flashback and Jude, was a young man, he was an EMT, and Carlos was a part of his ambulance team, he would drive the ambulance. And then,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, Jude and his supervisor, Aaron, were the ones that would try to save people. Jude can't
Wow.
even recognize him, he's burnt so badly. So, you get to talk to him in issue 6, and he
Mm,
is essential to what happens with Jude in that issue where he makes up his mind to go willingly into what I call the undead retirement community. It's this place where there's propaganda, there's commercials for it. The undead all end up at the undead retirement community and they think it's a white picket fence and like has a spa and everything, but no one ever comes back. So you don't really know what's in there. And that's what
right.
Jude is walking into. So, but he has to sneak in. So they have this ridiculously dumb plan, Kevin.
Oh,
Like,
Lord.
we're gonna inject you with this beta blocker. It'll slow your heart down so you have 1 heartbeat a minute.
Oh,
You're
my
gonna
God.
get caught on purpose. We're gonna fix the disc so it's red, so it shows that you have no heartbeat. They're gonna take you into the undead retirement community so you can see what it is, and it's your job to figure out how to get back out. By the way, here's this syringe with the antidote. So if you scroll up, that's what he's
That's
um
what he was doing.
yeah, so he's hiding the
Right here?
antidote. Go up one more. So that's what he's doing. So he has the antidote around his bicep and then he rolls his shirt down. So people can't see it.
Wow.
So it's on him so he can hopefully restart. It's epinephrine. He has to jab it into his own heart before the 30 beats run out. Otherwise, he's permanently undead. So,
Jesus Christ.
yeah. Like, there's no stakes here or anything, right? Like,
Yeah, totally. No stakes whatsoever.
stakes, like, you get 30 minutes to break in and then break back out and save your own life. Good luck.
Jesus.
And you don't know what you're getting yourself into. It's gonna be a
Hey, the
bad
Guardians of the Galaxy is here. Just kidding.
yeah,
Uh,
that's hilarious.
this is the
Yeah.
origins of Drax, guys. I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh. I was like, the way that I describe this character is he's like, he's too big to fit in that truck. He's just so big. Um, he's just
Jesus.
ominous. And of course, Jude's sitting right across from him, and this guy's just staring him down. So, and then of course, look, so when his heart beats, it takes his breath away. It's almost it's
Interesting.
painful, right? And so
Yeah.
here he's trying to break in. Hopefully his heart won't beat at the wrong time to kind of
Oh.
like give him up. And he can't hide it. It takes his breath
Mm.
away. So, and of course, all these other undead are suspicious of him because why are you acting that way? So it's just
Oh boy.
it's a powder keg ready to explode. Oh, and there's a puppy. You see him?
Oh yeah, that's a random cute puppy right there. That's so
That's
happy for some
Waffles.
reason.
We named
It's
him
like,
Waffles. He is not Sad
wow.
Pancake. That is Waffles.
Wow.
It's
Waffles.
Waffles.
I
Waffles
love
is
waffles.
he's about to have a bad day.
Oh no. Zombie bears conspiracy
You're
theories
gonna be
salon
mad at
brawl.
me this issue, you guys. Just understand. I drink the tears of my readers. This is a big one. Um,
Wait, you got flaming beetles?
I have Flaming Beetles. That was in issue 5.
Good Lord Jesus.
Not
This
only
is
are they
beautiful.
beetles, they're blister beetles. Are you
Even
familiar?
worse.
Blister
Even
beetles,
worse.
yeah, they actually will crack their own joints and bleed on you, and their blood is caustic, which will
God
give
damn.
you a rash. You'll blister, and if you eat them, they're poisonous and they can kill you. Um,
Wow.
so those actually descend on the town of Santa Claus. Someone thinks it's a good idea to try and light them on fire, and the whole town goes down.
Jesus. William Russell. This dude is so cool.
Yeah. I gotta have that
Headrest.
guy walk through
Oh
somewhere.
my
He's so
god,
cool.
dude, his art style is so freaking amazing.
Yeah, and I mean, I love when artists just continually push themselves and get better, because I've this is, issue 7 cover.
Okay,
William
so this is the variant
Yeah,
cover of issue
that's a
7.
variant
Okay.
cover for issue 7, and, William and I met when I was on issue 3, and he was going into
Oh,
issue 4. So, for people that don't know, William Russell has a creator-owned series called Psycho Sal. It's about a serial killer, in the '80s in New Orleans,
mhm.
and he has the perspective change switch in the story after a certain number of issues. So, issues 1 through 3 are being told from the perspective of BAU, FBI agents, right? And
Where
then
you
at
get
issue
that, and
4
that's also on Kickstarter now. I can pull that one up right quick.
yeah, so he's on issue 9 right now on that, but I mean, I've gotten so many covers from William, so
Mhm,
for me, it was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We were like, "Why don't we go back and do William Russell covers for issue 1 and 2?"
mhm.
Right? And then people can have a whole collection. Because at this point, William and I have a lot of crossover between our readers, so it makes sense
Here it
that
is.
people can do both. Yeah. So, it's his fandom is just rocking out right now, man. Um,
It's like
71 backers.
Psycho. Wow.
Whew.
He just launched this?
He launched it on Tuesday. I was with him when he launched it,
Wow.
and
And it popped off
the
quick.
first hour, there was 8 grand. I was like, "Wow."
That's freaking
But I mean,
cool.
this is the one to show up for because it's the finale. It's like getting to issue 12
Um,
of Path of the Pale Rider. It's the end of that, you know what I mean?
right.
Show up for that. And so this one is wild. Psycho Sal, um, it's like a
Man.
serial killer that has no preference.
Oh, he just killed anything, basically.
Well, there is a reason he's doing what he's doing, but you have to read to
Oh,
find out, and we're actually gonna tie it into his
it
next
also is the man.
yeah,
This,
his next series that I will be writing
oh,
is
snap.
called Cycle of the Blood Moon, and now
Oh,
that
hell.
one will tie into this one.
So it's like a
You'll have
spinoff?
it's not a spinoff. It's not a spinoff. It's something
Oh,
completely different. I can't say
uh,
much else, but
okay.
it's one world and it's connected. So when you guys are reading this,
Interesting.
it's well, and Psycho Sal is so terrifying because, like I said, you don't know what he's doing. There is no preference. It's not like it's women. It's women and men. It's old people, young people, every race. You people don't understand why he's taking the people that he is.
There's a
And
Psycho
so
Sally? What in the hell?
I
What in the
love that
Whoa!
cover.
Wait a
It's
minute.
a
What
Garbage
the heck?
Pail Kid, Kevin. We have Garbage
Wow.
Pail Kid and a Care Bear, Psycho Sal. That one's Lacey Krueger. Just, it's from the '80s, and these were the things that we
Oh, well, yeah,
had
good
as
point.
'80s
Good point.
kids, right? It's Care Bears and Garbage
Wow.
Pail Kids, but just an amazing amount of talent, on the cover variant artists.
Wow.
I dressed all these covers, and so
So
it was
does the
so
killer wear a
fun.
mask, or is that his actual face?
What do you think?
I think that's his actual face. It's so distinct that cannot be a mask. That look like his actual face.
You'll have to find out.
That is crazy cool.
Well, if
That
it's
is
a
crazy
mask, it
cool.
could be anybody.
That's
But what if his
true.
face was that under the mask? That would be funny if he took off the mask and it was just the same thing.
That would be funny though.
Like Bryan Cranston wearing,
Man.
Breaking Bad.
Oh my god.
That was funny. So, but there's a ton of
Dude.
opportunities to get in on this. So he has, you can get in at $8 and it goes all the way up to,
Wow.
hundreds
You get
hundreds.
all 9 issues for $8?
Uh,
Digital, I mean.
that's the next
Or
one,
was
yeah.
that
So $8 is for just the issue 9, but
Oh,
scroll
okay.
down a little more,
Okay.
it'll give you the price for the maybe not, maybe I looked at it wrong.
That's still cool though.
Yeah.
A trade dress.
Trade dress just means it
Wow.
has the logo on it. at the top, because
Got
then
it.
there's the Virgin covers where it's just the image, the art, and not the
Oh,
logo.
okay.
Yeah. He does, like,
Man,
foil covers, he's doing these things, it's a one of one, and he calls it a blood medal. So it's like that cover
interesting.
there, right there by Michael Gardner, but it has, like, a red tint and
Uh,
in metal. So it's, like, bloody red, but metal. And those are just they're crazy looking. Like, they're just crazy.
yeah, it's pretty cool how he bring all these different artists to come make the cover
Mhm.
for his story.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a ton of fun, like, there's a whole he put us all in, like, a chat group on Facebook, and, so as they're turning their art in, it's so much fun just to see everybody interpret, you know what I mean, the world in a different way
Yeah,
and who did what character, like, that one by Jason Turner, that's the character that I love, that's TL. So her name is Tony, and,
Tony. Okay.
she was the female victim of Psycho Cell that I started writing in issue 4. And so
Ooh.
you get to see from her perspective. So it's what I love about the story is you know that he's a serial killer in issues 1, 2, and 3,
Mm-hmm.
but in issue 4, you start to see how he stalks his prey. So he actually psychologically tortures them before he even takes them. And then it's
Jesus
more
Christ.
torture on top of that. And so, oh God, I was like, okay, hold my beer, and just went off the deep end with this. And I
That's
don't know
totally
how
no stakes at all. At all.
no, and I
Totally
mean,
no stakes. It's
but
such a safe
still,
book, guys. Everyone survives. Um,
I was like, "Do you know me? Like, nobody survives. Are you kidding?" I'm just kidding. Somebody survives, but I'm not gonna tell you who. But
you
it's
have
just
like 5 minutes and
right.
they get their head chopped off.
I did not write issue 9. Chris Hayes is responsible for that. So, I know
Uh
a lot of people have said that they were devastated by issue 8, so I'm so sorry for that, but when you read issue 9, don't come for me. Go directly to Chris Hayes to file your grievance.
oh.
I was like, "You can come at me about it, Path of the Pale Rider issue 7, that I understand."
Oh my God.
But I like writing other stuff too. Like horror is easy for me to write. But I like
Same.
pushing myself to do other things too. Like I wrote an anthology piece for Big Dog Inc. It was called Allison's Wonderland, where it's like this conglomeration of Alice in Wonderland and The Legend of Oz. So I did one of those for Big, which is great. I'm going to be doing another piece for Big Dog Inc. Writing probably
The
this year and doing
Critterverse.
next year. Hmm?
The Critterverse.
Yeah, part of his, like, superhero world. I can't say what
Nice.
I'm working on, but I'm excited to do it. I'm
Nice.
looking forward to that. I did a piece for
And I hug Psycho Sally too.
she okay, we unlocked a bunch of, stretch goals the first day, obviously, because everybody was piling in, but he's actually making, old school, Garbage Pail Kids cards from that. So everybody will
Interesting.
get a Garbage Pail Kid card like you used to collect. Maybe
Wow.
not you because you're a youngin', but me, yes, I used to collect.
But
So,
I know what you're talking
um,
about though. So
Dave Kemp colored a majority of the covers, because
ah,
he and William worked together a lot, so if the, variant artist was not as comfortable coloring, it went
right.
to Dave, and he colored a ton of those covers and just
Dude, I love Dave's
man,
coloring.
it's haunting, scary.
Man.
Yeah, you can get all of them.
Wow, for only $130, you get all of
Mhm.
these and just scare people in your house. Um
Yeah. He has a tier, I think, where you can get a mask. He has masks made.
of course he does. I'm not surprised. It's William freaking Russell. I'm not surprised
You
he
can
has mask made.
I've seen him go to cons where someone is cosplaying as Psycho Sal, and he takes a
Oh
picture
my
with
God.
them, so it's great.
I was like, when this becomes a movie, it's going to bypass Terrifier.
It's, yeah, it's
Like this
scary.
is going to knock out Terrifier. Psycho Sal's the new horror legend.
From your lips to God's ears, let's make it happen.
Like, plus, this looks way better than Terrifier. So
Well, there's Terrifier, I think, is more like slasher horror. It's like there is I don't know,
true,
is
it
there
is.
really a reason behind what he
Well,
does?
it's a supernatural slasher horror. I
Okay.
And Terrifier 4, it was supposed to learn his backstory apparently, like the first 15
Gotcha.
minutes. But it's
But
like
I mean,
this,
like,
but it started out slasher, but
yeah,
he moved into supernatural.
gotcha.
So yeah, it's interesting, I guess. It took me like 500 times to get into it, but
Like I said, slasher horror is not really my thing.
yeah,
Just being gory for gory's sake. I mean, I'll watch
yeah,
it. It doesn't bother me, but it's just like if I'm gonna go to the movies, I want to be psychologically challenged. Like one of the
yeah, I
movies that I saw
agree.
in the theater that was probably the scariest for me
Mm.
was Smile, the first one, right? Not the second one, the first one. Because again, it was
The
one of
way
those.
they market the way they market that movie is
Yes.
freaking hilarious.
The marketing was genius.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
But that was one of the ones where, like, I knew a jump scare was coming, and I would jump anyway. So
Mhm.
it got you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. But I watched the second one and I actually like
Right.
them both. I like them both. But I think the first one was more psychologically challenging in a way.
Mhm.
Uh, it's, I was so mean after watching the movie. I was so mean to my sister because I did the creepy smile.
No. You were
I did.
smiling at her like,
I literally so happened. I walked in my room and she walked to her room. I stood in
"No,
the hallway is dark, right?
Kevin."
I'm a horror writer, so I do stuff. So I just
No,
stood there,
Kevin.
just started smiling, looking at her like,
That's a great way to get
no, and
punched
she
in the
she
face.
wasn't paying attention. She had her headphones in too. I'm like, I just want to see if she gonna turn around and see I'm not right there. And as soon as she turned, she jumped like crazy. I'm just like, how? I was like, what's wrong? I just
Yeah.
got out my room. I feel like I didn't just scare on purpose.
Oh my god. No, thank you. I would, so, doing martial arts for a long time, when I was
Mm,
very active, maybe in my late teens, early 20s, I
mm,
went to a haunted house in October and, accidentally punched someone in the face. I say accidentally because it's not like I consciously thought about punching the person. It
yeah,
was more like they jump scare you, and I was like, "Ah," and like,
it's a muscle reflex.
yeah, except it closed on the way in, so it's like, poof,
Uh,
and they turn on all the lights and they escort you out. So, I
mhm.
highly recommend you don't do that to your sister unless you wanna get bopped in the face. Saying.
There are times I scare my sister without even trying at all. Because my sister's actually the more jumpy one than I am.
Yeah.
So, and the crazy thing, she used to be a scare actress. She was a scare
What?
actress in not high school, in college. I was like, woman, you the one that used to be a scare actor. I never been a scare actor, but I'm the one scaring you. Like what?
No, no,
And
no, 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 that's not okay. And
and like
yes, you are correct, there is a cover with my face on it. I don't know if you saw that. Did you see that, Kevin?
I did not. I didn't go. Wait, on
One
Psycho
of
Sal?
the Psycho Sale covers that the one that William did is actually the main cover,
Oh,
has
wait. I think as I did see it.
yeah, it has a picture of William and Chris
Yep.
Hayes and myself on
Yeah,
the
I
front.
did.
I was like, "I've never been on a cover
I thought you
before."
meant on cover by yourself, but yeah,
No,
I did.
oh my god.
Oh,
No,
oh
no.
yeah,
It's still
oh
weird.
yeah,
I was like, "People are actually getting." I'm like, "I need to get this cover." It's like
oh yeah, yeah. I saw it. Yeah,
it's
and my
funny.
sister, and for my birthday, my sister took me to a paranormal circuit,
Oh,
a paranormal circus, where it's a horror
yeah?
circus, and it was freaking fantastic. And I told my sister if we both become horror actors, she'll be the loud version and I'm the silent version because she does the voice like the screaming witch voice, and I can just walk up behind you. You don't hear my feet because I tend to scare my sister by accident because she doesn't hear me walking. Anytime I'm around, she doesn't hear me walking. So when she
Mm.
turns around, she instantly jumps.
It's just you're the scary person that's just silent in the
Yeah,
house, and it's like you're not
literally.
trying to scare people, but you turn around,
Yeah.
"Ah, there's Kevin." Um,
I was
mhm.
like, and my plus, I'm the quietest person in my house. And so if somebody hired us to be scare actors, you know how many people we will scare. They would hear you, but they would not see me. They can hear your voice, but I'll be behind them, touch their shoulder.
I I have perfect spot for you. Okay, so you know in the haunted houses, sometimes they will have glow in the dark Jason masks or like UV
Yes,
light ones.
yeah,
and they
Yeah.
hang from the ceiling on, like, fish wire, and so they just slowly turn, but then there's actually a person dressed in all black that's wearing
Mhm,
one of those, and that's
mhm.
you, where
That
you
is
just
definitely me.
slowly
That is
start
definitely
moving towards the person, and then it's like, "Ha, ha, ha, that one's moving. Is it moving? That one's mo we should go."
yeah.
That's Kevin right there. Mhm. Yeah.
But yeah, that's freaking hilarious. Oh
Lou,
my
that was
gosh.
me. Jump scare prank videos to end up with a punch in the face. Mhm, yeah, so,
Oof.
unfortunately, I can't go in those anymore. Um,
Oof.
I try not to, no. Although I
And
really would like to scare the kids in our neighborhood, but my girls are not old enough yet, and they're scaredy cat.
ah,
I don't wanna pay for therapy yet.
yet.
Because I
Ugh.
I terrorize the children on Halloween, so maybe when they're
What
little
you
older.
do?
I okay, so here in Texas, we have those big drains on the side. They don't have,
Uh-oh.
like, the little storm grate with the grate that the water goes, the big storm drains, like the movie It.
Oh Lord.
And
Oh
so
Lord.
what I would like to do is
I don't know. Technology has been weird, Dylan. I don't know why YouTube didn't notify you. Facebook don't notify people either. These people are
it's
being weird.
It's probably it wasn't pre-planned. I came on and I shared my location, so it's live on my YouTube, Dylan, because when he pushed live, it went live. That's why. I didn't put it pre-plan it. You know what I mean? One of those.
Yeah.
Anywho, I wanna have, balloons coming out of the drain, and
No, you did not.
I haven't done it yet, and then, we have a yellow slicker, a child-sized yellow, like, raincoat, and I need to
Uh-huh.
get kind of like a dummy or a stand that looks like a child, so there can be just, like, the yellow slicker standing in front of a gray with the balloons coming out, and the
Mhm.
candy can be, like, right in front, right? And we'll see if any's brave enough to go stick their hand, and it would be so cool if I could figure out a way where I could put a Pennywise mask, like, on a basketball and shove it in there, because 'cause they're like, "Oh, ha, 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 ha," and then they go look, and it's like, "Ah," because he's actually in there. Someday I will do this. I don't know about this year, but yes.
I
Thank
will
you.
I will
Amen.
legit travel out to Texas and dress up as a clown
Just
just
to
to scare
see,
people. I
I
don't
will
care.
post pictures if I actually get it done one year. But again, it's
It's like
like when
what
I
I'm
see
telling
their
you, one year
pictures.
if when I come to Texas, I'm gonna meet Laurie. I say, hey, I got a clown costume. You want to scare people?
Yes. I did, these are great. I love it when, they have, like, zombie runs. We did this in
Oh,
Michigan when I was there, where
interesting.
I volunteered to be a zombie, dressed up as a zombie,
Mm,
gore and everything, and people would run a trail, and they had, like, the flag football belts with the flags, and
mm.
so our job as zombies was to try and steal the flags from the runners as they went by. That was fun.
Oh my god, that is freaking amazing.
It was a ton of fun, and I was,
Wow.
like, the slow one in the middle, and then my partner was a fast zombie, and so she got everybody's flags. She was terrible at it. I mean, she was
Wow.
terrible for the runners. She was great as a zombie, but
So are you gonna go get a pale Pathrider cosplay someday?
what are we getting? What
A
now?
pale Pathrider cosplay,
Cosplay.
Like Big
Well,
Jim
I
cosplay,
cosplay,
or any of your character cosplay.
I don't know where I put it. I think it's upstairs. I have a working disc, one of the heart monitors.
Mhm.
I 3D printed one, and then I bought electrical components, and so when I turn it on, it will beat with, like, looks like a heartbeat,
Oh
and then
snap.
I can turn it to red. It doesn't have any sound like in the comic book, but I wear
Okay.
that and I go to cons and with my big old cowboy hat. I can also
So
cosplay as Big James if you like. I mean, I just got this. For those of you that so I
the
do
the
yeah.
Scooby peanut butter background.
Oh, your Scooby Doo painting. Peanut
Anyway,
butter.
it's still here. I'm just got this up right now. Like he's still right here.
So, I do secret rewards every
Mm.
campaign, and they have varied from, like, 3D printed stuff or, like, I
I love
handcraft
3D printing stuff. Oh my god, it's so cool.
wooden boxes with it had a glass bottle of ashes and bones. Um, I did a laser engraved wooden. It was a bear keychain that I inlaid sterling silver. So I made it
Mhm.
really fancy. So just depending on what my warped brain decides to do. So I got bear onesies, adult size onesies, and I'm going to be chopping his face up and giving him the Path of the Pill Rider scar and then the hole in his face.
Mm.
So it'll be Big James onesies, and I get one, and there was 2 other people on the campaign that get these. So there'll be 3 Big
Wow.
James
So
onesies.
people can actually hug the bear. Oh my
And you
god.
can, yeah, you can hug the bear. You could
So I,
be the
I
bear.
so you can
Be
hug
the
the bear or be the bear. It's like we
yeah.
have a special guest that just hopped in.
Oh, what?
So like we have a special guest that just hopped in. The
We
King of
do?
Madness himself. Yeah,
Is it Pops Man's aunt?
I think
There's
so. Oh, there he is.
Hey.
there's
The
only
King of Madness right there.
Hi.
there's only one. Uh, just wanted to drop in a quick update.
Yeah.
Um, Tonight by midnight, the YouTube channel will strike 1 million views.
Oh my god.
Just want everybody to know that.
Oh shoot.
That's amazing.
It's kind of funny because if you look at all the views they've stolen from us, Laurie,
It would have been
it's probably closer to 2 million. You hear me?
probably, yeah.
Oh
Don't
my
we love it
god.
when you're like, Laura, you had 54 live views. I
And then
mean,
you go look 2 days
10?
later and they're gone. Yeah, it's
Yeah. Like
what?
40, 30. What's that? Going
We have
backward.
another update. Another one.
Hi, Jared, by the way. Yes.
Just got out of a meeting
And
with Max and Kaz, and
about
we were
Roku.
doing some updates to the channel, changing some color schemes on text and stuff like that. And while we were in there, we set up our account for the ads. So the ads will start running. You guys, this is it. This is your monetization. YouTube
Oh
ain't going to take
wow.
care of you. We will. Okay, this is your monetization. When your show's over, drive traffic over there. The replay viewers, send the replay viewers over there. Let's
Wow,
start
hell
making
yeah.
some money. And for everybody in the chat, the Roku channel is up and running. Meg TV on the apps or Madness Entertainment is what you search if you're searching for the channel. But Laurie, there's one little addition, one little edit you have to do to your Roku ad.
Why no?
It just doesn't say anything about where they can find you there. It
Don't I
doesn't
have
say. Yeah, but that little QR code goes to the Meg TV website. It doesn't. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't say look for us. It says look for us on Roku, but not on Madness Entertainment on Roku. So
Well,
they can't search. They can't search your show there yet. We haven't upgraded to that level where
we
all
didn't
of our
have a
shows-
channel when I made the commercial.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
So now we can make a new QR code and I can put it on the other side of the screen that says Roku here.
That we could do too. I don't know. We don't have one yet. I do know that we definitely want people to know where to look
Yeah.
for your show when they go to Roku.
Hi,
Right?
Jared. Hello, Jared. Hi, Jared. Sorry. That's cool. Yeah, I definitely want people to be able to find me there, find Kevin there, find us all there. It's important.
Yeah, everybody. There's like a ton of people in the network. A ton of different cool stuff, gaming, all kinds of stuff. Couple of exclusive things that you can only see if you're over there, like Drop Zone Gaming, and coming up soon, the Foxhole Square show is going to be exclusively on Roku, and you'll be able to watch people playing Hollywood Squares, modern Hollywood Squares.
Cool. I was going to say, I haven't
people.
heard of that one yet. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Interesting.
With fun people that know how to make jokes. Causes a regular in the lower right square of the show.
And I'm sure it's hilarious.
People that understand the game show back in the day, they would crack a joke and then answer, right?
Yeah.
Cause and he cracks the best freaking jokes, man. Off the top of his head, just bang. And you're like,
oh my god.
But yeah, we got a lot of new stuff coming up. Just like go check out the Roku channel, guys.
I think Karen needs to make an appearance.
Oh yes, we need a Karen Roku spot.
Oh my God.
I need to go on that show. I have to go on that show.
See,
Old Kevin, she would eat you alive.
yeah.
Yeah, we're sure about that.
I'd be over here holding up a shield for Kevin the whole show. Be nice to him, quick.
Nah.
She's
It's like, Pops, you know me. You know I got thick skin, so we can just have some fun.
Oh, see, Brawl's like Killer Karen. Yes.
Oh yeah, Killer
Everybody
Karen.
loves Killer Karen. She don't admit it.
She has her own drawer in my desk. You just pull the drawer open and it's all the Karen things.
Laurie is in complete denial. Karen is one of people's favorite things that Laurie does. And she does not want to do it regularly, which I get because editing and all that.
Look, want to work.
If we can get you guys to come on this show live,
nobody would come on it live.
Yeah,
and
really?
Yeah, we did a couple of tries at a live show and nobody wanted to come on.
Oh wow.
If people wanted to come on a live show, Laurie would be more apt to do it because she wouldn't have to do all the editing and all the work afterwards. It would just be spontaneous bang. Right?
Yeah.
Okay? So really, you guys, if you want Killer Karen back, that's the easiest way to do it. Say, Laurie, you'll do it live.
You gotta wait until April. I'm up to my eyeballs in kids stuff. Like Monday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Saturday night, Sunday. And it's just there's a lot of moving parts right now.
I got to go see our first middle school football games last night.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Travis's team, the 6th and 7th grade team, won, and then his cousins on the 8th grade team. So I stayed and watched that game too, and they won, and it was like, yeah, this is fun. I don't get to get out much, but when I do, it's kid sports. I'm just
that's it. So I'm either working on the comic or I'm food prepping and doing stuff, or I'm like yesterday I was in the car waiting for children for 3.5 hours.
3.5 hours.
3.5 hours. I was at one from the car. And then I was Karen in the car. I would get arrested
from the car. Oh my God.
I would get arrested.
We got two hour live show from the car of Killer Karen.
I'm gonna get tased from the car. Well, because like the first hour I'm sitting for the one kid and then she's in the car while we go wait for the second kid, and that's another 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
Okay.
And then bring them home, freaking figure out whatever kids stuff. Homework.
I call the show Killer Karen Roadkill.
Killer Karen, yeah, road rage.
Or road rage.
Just shouting at people. But then someone's gonna, it's Texas. I'm gonna get shot.
Oh man.
Especially, waiting in a school zone. They'll just be like, who is this crazy lady? And then the resource officer shows up and then you just get to see Karen get tased. That would be poetic.
Poetic justice. Just kidding.
Because Karen and her zap. Mm-hmm. Not 3 hours. I know.
Yeah.
So and then it was like there was youth group, and then there was like, so it's driving to youth group, sitting in the car while youth group goes on, and then drive. It's just a lot. So I'm up to my eyeballs right now, and I just want to make sure, support my kiddos through what's going on. But a lot of it goes away in April. Once Easter's over, then one of them it gets a lot easier for. So it's like 3 things fall off. So.
All right. Well, nice. I just wanted to pop in and make those announcements, and then Matthew reminded me of another one. We do have a launch party on the Meds Draw Stream tonight for Night Slayers for Matthew Craig. So, if you tune into the draw stream with all the guys, and they're drawing, and they're also going to launch a comic tonight. So
awesome.
More time in the car. Lou, I'm usually lettering other people's comics.
Time in the car. Mm-hmm. Man, I used to do homework in the car when I was a kid.
So, Jared Lockhart that was in the chat, I'm lettering his book right now. And then I'm re-lettering parts of Path of the Pill Rider from earlier days. They just need a refresh,
They're coming soon in April.
Jared. Sorry. She can probably make an appearance here and there, but doing another regular live stream is just difficult
No,
right
I'm
now.
not saying every week, but I'm saying when you people really want to do a show with Karen, you got to hit her up and say, hey, I'll make it as easy on you as possible. I'll do it when you're willing to tape it, or I'll do it live with you, whatever you want to do. You got to play into her schedule, guys. If you want to do a Killer Karen, I can, get somebody else to host the show or whatever. I can make myself available to do a show, but Laurie has way more structure around what she's doing. You got to fit her schedule. That's all.
Oh yeah.
So
Laurie is only slightly overwhelmed. And then when she has extra time, she's
whatever you want.
yeah. Did I show you?
Oh, this would be cool.
Christmas special. I think that's an oxymoron.
How about a Halloween show?
Did you see these, Pops?
What are those?
What are those?
Those
I
look
made
like-
hot sauce candies.
Hot sauce candies. What the hell?
You are so.
So
Girl.
half of the pale sauce, mango habanero, jalapeno serrano in candy form.
You're gonna have to send me one.
I will.
So I can
Me
test
too.
I mean, I
'Cause
got-
I'm like, I'll Venmo you to buy. I'm saying I want some.
These
I don't
these are
know.
the betas, so I'm going to send these out to people of my choosing, and then probably some randos in when we fulfill issue 7. But if you get one of these, you have to give me some feedback about these, because I'm going to make more, but I would like to make them really good.
Okay, I have a suggestion.
Pity ma, yes.
Can we do
They're coming someday.
Look, we need to
What?
do a Killer Karen Halloween special, and Karen dresses up as somebody. Like
Pikachu?
Laurie, maybe. I don't know.
No, she can't dress up. That would be too close to home. I would be confused with that acting. I don't even know what to do.
Oh, well, she's gonna turn into Bray Wyatt doing that.
What would be a great costume for Karen?
She'd be a manager. What are you talking about?
Well, no, I mean, come on. I mean, specific. A
Psycho
specific
Sally.
costume, right?
She'd be God. That's how she sees herself.
Psycho Sally.
She would just come out with the Bible and hit you with
Steve
it.
Matthews, he was there with me.
Trying to
Dresses
dress
up
up
as
as Laurie,
Laurie.
that would be
Yeah.
scary. No, thank you.
That
I
would
don't,
be
don't
hilarious.
have a. I'd have to. This would be a lot of wigs. It would be like Laurie with the Karen wig and then a Laurie wig on top.
Oh my
Pretty
god,
awesome.
that would be
I
priceless.
like the way it sounds. I do.
That
But
would
yeah,
be priceless.
I think that gives us a lot of time to put little clips together or something. We could do a cool Halloween show. We could.
We'll see.
Oh, it would be cool though.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be
Karen dresses up as
Halloween
Karen.
night. We would just air it Halloween night. We could have
Karen-
it all ready.
Oh
Karen
my
might
god.
refuse to dress up for Halloween because it's a pagan holiday.
See, that's what I mean. It's who knows? You get to be Karen on Halloween. Who
should be
is
a
Karen on Halloween? Is she
More
chasing
Karen,
kids
a
out of her
Karen.
yard? Is
Karen.
she chasing kids out of her yard? You could get your
Karen
kids
of,
to play
yeah,
along.
with the hose. She's spraying them with the hose. Yeah.
No, you could get your kids in the neighborhood kids to play along. Come over with their costumes before Halloween, and you
Are
can
gonna
chase them
spray
all
'em
out
with
of
the
the
hose?
yard and shit.
Again, you're trying to get me shot or tased.
What the heck? Karen dresses up as Laurie's Karen
I wouldn't even know what to say.
for April Fool's Day. I mean, that would be a funny joke though for April Fools.
Like,
That would
it
be a
is
funny
April
joke.
Fool's Day. Let's
That would be funny.
I'm just telling everybody, don't let her allow
Wednesday.
Karen to die. Don't let her
April
allow
Fool's
Karen.
Day, sadly, is a Wednesday. If it was a Tuesday, we could
Ah.
do some shenanigans on the brew.
I'm saying this time next year, Pops can dress up as Mad Pops.
Mad
Yeah.
Pops, yeah.
Yeah, I already got a black trench coat, so that's easy.
Hey, there we go. There we go.
Yeah. All right,
Oh,
I'm gonna
boy.
get out of here. You guys have fun. Thanks for letting me pop in and blast the announcements because everybody needs to know. Roku, baby, go check it out.
Yes.
Later.
Bye.
Later. Oh my god. But but yeah, I would definitely do a Kilo Karen live. I would definitely
You
do that.
would?
Yeah, I would.
Oh
It's like
man.
I freaking will hug a bear so I can be live with Killer Karen. So
Pops loves Karen. She's fun to play, but it was honestly it was the scheduling behind
Pops.
it. He's over there laughing. But it was just, trying to match up the schedule for everybody where it was some
Right,
people could be on Thursdays, some people couldn't be on Thursday, had to be on Fridays, and it was Monday night
right,
and Thursday
yeah.
afternoon and Wednesday. So it's just a lot of scheduling and then um the editing afterwards.
Mm,
It just takes time. And I just got burnt out between I was doing Tuesday Morning Brew, I was doing um ASAP Imaginations showcase and then Killer Karen.
mm,
And then there's just a lot going on. And it was just like I have so many things and I didn't have time to promote for my Kickstarter with that many things going on. So I was just like, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to stop some things. She's gonna be Karen a live action Slaughterville movie. Can we
I,
have Karen run around with a cattle prod and zap
I was like, can we
goats?
get a Madness Horror House at Universal Studios for Horror Nights,
And it's
and
just
have
all rooms of Karen.
yeah, I mean all rooms, Killer Karen, Psycho Sal,
Scary.
uh,
She just cattle prods in, in the butt
like
hole.
Pops get a connection with Universal Studios and get a partnership, so we can do some Halloween Horror Nights there. I mean, that would be some good marketing too. Just saying. So, um, yeah,
Uh,
I would have to hop off a bit early because I have things to do today, unfortunately.
okay. No problem.
Um, but this has been my first broadcast
Yeah.
of my podcast, Kevirsyle Network, on the Madness Entertainment Group Network. That's such a long name. I probably said it wrong, but I uh,
Close enough.
right. But it was perfect. Laura, I think obviously call you Karen. Jesus Christ,
Please
Laurie.
don't. I
It
know.
was-
That's the scary part is when people start to not recognize me as Lori and they're calling me Karen.
there
And
we
I'm like,
go. The Meg.
stop,
The Meg.
Lori. Please call me Lori. Thank you.
Laurie, not Karen. Got him. Well, thank you for coming on, being my
Yeah.
first guest of a live stream, as I have merged with the Meg, as Pops politely said. I am Kevin Davis. You can find me on Facebook at I am Kevin Davis CEO, Instagram I am Kevin Davis Official, and I have my new comic Arcfire issue 2 out on Kickstarter. You can check that out. You can tell, and Laura, you can tell where we can find you and about your stuff.
You can find me everywhere where there's social media. I'm either Laurie Calcaterra or Path of the Pale Rider. I recommend that you join the Path of the Pale Rider group on Facebook because that's where we have our shenanigans.
Oh yeah.
We named an undead pig. First, we named an undead dog named Sad Pancake, and then we named an undead pig. His name is Kevin Bacon. We will be running a survey coming up shortly for the next Slice and Dice. Yes, that's his name, where we were going to smash, slice, or somehow destroy a pumpkin, and you get to be a part of the decision making process. Like I said, there's still late pledges open on the Kickstarter for issue number 7. We have a catch-up tier that's pretty popular for late pledges, where you just get the whole shebang, and I send you all the books. So that's pretty popular. We have a website. It's pathofthepalerider.com. If you want to see me in person, I'm going to be at Red River Comic-Con in Ardmore, Oklahoma, the last weekend of September. I think that's the 26th and 27th, somewhere around there. So I'll be there both days. Myself and a lot of the Texas crew are hiking up there. It's not too far. It's like an hour and a half. So I will be there. The only thing, I will not have the hot sauce. So if you come to see me in Oklahoma, I can't take it across state lines. That's how FDA works. I function under Texas cottage law, so I have to sit from Texas. Other than that, come say hi. I'll sign books for free. I got Choose Your Own Path. I got all sorts of goodies and T-shirts and squishies and keychains up the wazoo. I mean, come see me. Absolutely.
Hopefully someday we get a Paramount tier energy drink. I'm kidding. I'm not. Um,
Wait, and of course you can see me here on this network, the Tuesday
yep.
Morning Brew, right? I'm every Tuesday at 11 a.m. and then on the Roku channel, and then most of the time we play RPG games, and we're actually playing a Path of the Pale Rider RPG right now, where you get to walk around in the world. We
Nice.
almost died from a giant sandworm, and now we have upset a giant camp of Carls. All 15 of them
Holy
are named
smokes.
Carl. I got shot 4 times in 2 turns, so that was
Good
great.
Lord.
The end.
Well, well, this has been Kevirsyle Network first live stream, and we'll see you next time.
If you missed the live viewing of any Madness Entertainment Group production, you can find all our content on Roku or as a member of this channel. We'll see you next time on the Madness Entertainment Group.